Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Capes, Cows, and Close Calls. My name is Nick. With me always is my co-host, Sean, the Irishman King.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
How's it going, man?
I'm doing all right, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Before I forget, thanks for joining another episode. Please interact with this episode any way you know how. Comment, subscribe, go into the link tree, go on any of our socials. We'll love to hear from you.
Yes. Yeah, let us know, guys. Leave comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know if we're idiots, which we usually are.
I'm blanking on him. What's my man's name that comments on a lot of our YouTube videos? He's my favorite guy now. Chris,
yeah.
Man, we appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Keep the comments coming. We love them.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Cool. Timestamps in the description down below in case you want to skip around. We got a few topics we're going to be talking about today, man. We're just kind of vibing.
It's vibing. You know, it's because it's a Friday, not a Thursday night episode.
Maybe that's
for
what
us.
it is.
So that's more like, that's just chill, man.
It's a vibing episode.
It's been a long week.
It has been a long week.
I'm just happy to be on the other side of it.
Is that a new shirt? Is that a new superhero shirt, too?
You said this last time. It's an oldie.
Well, that's good, man. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's a classic.
Yeah. It's perfect for this, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a Five Below shirt.
Oh.
That I got, a decade ago.
I mean, I'm impressed that it's lasted that long.
Yeah,
that's good,
This is the good $5 investment right here.
Good stuff, man. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so we're just vibing this episode, man. We don't have usually we come into it with like a big main topic of the episode. We don't really have that this episode. We're just talking about some shit that's been going down, stuff that's happened lately, trailer reactions, big news, all that kind of fun stuff. So how's the wedding planning going?
Bro, it's coming, man. I can't wait for the
close.
day.
It's close.
It is.
A little over a month.
My parents got a timer.
Okay.
So now when I talk to them, they got it down. I think they put it on their phone. They got like a counting down.
Oh, interesting.
We're 51 days away.
Wow. 51 days away until you're just shackled. Until you're no longer a free man. You're just chained. I'm just kidding.
Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm just kidding, man. No,
I kind of want to fast forward to it, and then I want the day. Everybody says it goes fast. I want the day to go slow.
Yeah.
But I want to get to it already.
Yeah, I get that. Is it because you're just that excited for it, or you're just over all the planning shit?
Both.
Or a combination
Easily
of both.
It's all the big things are figured out, but man, it's also it's all anybody talks to you about.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then, I mean, listen, I like talking about it, and I love everybody. You want to talk to me about it, that's cool. So I'm not saying don't. But then it's they actively try to avoid talking about it, but they bring it up inadvertently when they're saying how they're trying not to talk about it. So it's you're still talking about it. But
it's just a roundabout way
you're going
to get
to this
to
weird,
yeah. That's ridiculous. That's
man.
funny, though. That's funny. Cool,
how you doing, man? How's your holidays, planning, shopping, all coming along?
It's not coming along. I haven't done anything. I haven't done a goddamn thing.
I started holiday shopping this week.
Yeah, that's my plan too, man. I don't know. There's mostly just Joey, right? Which is what I've learned having a child, especially a young child, right? Is that number one? You always
give us this good wisdom in these episodes.
If you want to be smart, don't really buy them anything for Christmas.
It's heartless.
Because everybody else will.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I won't get her anything, but the idea that I also have to come with 20 presents.
Well, it's
crazy.
But you also need to be Santa.
Yeah.
So you got to do both.
Did you believe in Santa growing up?
I did.
At what age was the illusion broken?
21. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I think I was... I don't know what I was. I clearly remember asking.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I stated it, and then and then we also had while they do it, they get rid of the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny in one go.
So it was just
so if you decided that you wanted to ask about one, you got told about all.
That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
All the magic's gone.
All the magic is gone in one.
Although I don't know.
You remember clearly.
I never believed in the Easter Bunny.
My dad being kind of you really had to ask your mother 2 weeks before Christmas? It's like, I remember that was my dad's reaction to me asking.
Like, why did you ruin the fucking magic?
Yeah. And I was like, what am I going to ask in July?
Yeah.
Who's thinking about Christmas in July? Your family.
Yeah. I was saying, well, my family.
I forgot you have Christmas in July.
Christmas
Who's
in
thinking
July.
about it in June?
I think the only period in time they're not thinking about it is like that, maybe that August to September time
Section.
frame. Yeah.
You,
I don't know, man.
Did you believe?
I did believe in Santa Claus when I was a kid. I
remember we talked about this last year. Because
Yeah,
then you like to be part of the magic for your brothers.
Yeah, for like a year. And then they had to find out too. But I asked that because, I don't know. So Talia, they never did Santa. Mm-hmm. Her family, they're like...
Does that hurt you? Because you were a big Christmas guy. This is your holiday.
It doesn't hurt me, but it does make me like,
associate
damn.
Christmas with you.
It makes me feel a little sad because I'm like, shit, you never got to experience like that magic. So because of that, like, I don't know, that her family is a little anti Santa Claus. You know what I mean? Like,
wild. Why?
They're just like, we don't need our kids believing that some fat guy is bringing them gifts when like we're working hard to do this. Which I get the argument, but I'm just like, So to me, right? So she's like, I don't think we need Joey to believe in Santa. And I'm like, no, I want her to have it a little bit. Like, she doesn't have to believe until she's 10, but like, you know,
but right now,
right,
Santa
like let her, enjoy that. And for me, I'm fine with like in the middle, right? So my thought process is, because I get the argument of like letting some fat made up dude take credit for everything that you've worked hard for. I get that side.
I get that side argument. That's such a shit argument. Please continue.
But I'm also like, don't ruin the magic just because like it does feel a bit selfish because it's like, don't take that potential magic away from your child.
See, I agree with that completely
because it's like
I'm 100% on that side of this argument.
I mean? So like in my mind, so my thought process always was, even before I had a kid, was I would let like most of the time, right, for Christmas, I don't know if you were like this, but I was like this. There was always like a main gift that you wanted, like one big gift. And then there were always like the little shit that came along with it.
Okay.
Right? So like, if I wanted a PlayStation, cool. That's the big gift.
Right.
But then the extra gifts are the games, the extra controllers. Shit, I mean, back in my day when it was PS2, you needed memory cards. You know what I mean? Like, these were all the added accessories that are like, I also need this in order for the big gift to even function, right? So in my mind, I was always like, well, or even if it's something like a bicycle, right? Like you get them like there's a bicycle, but then it's like helmet,
a water bottle thing.
Yeah, possibly knee pads, maybe a cute little horn or frills or what. You know what I mean? Like little add on shit that you're like, okay, cool. So in
it's
my
wild
mind,
that you're like, you went PlayStation. We did not go that high in my house. PlayStation?
That was like a combined gift. So it'd be like all three for me and my brothers. So in my mind, I was always like, okay, cool. Well, my thought process is the main gift will be from me and mommy, right? Like so if the main gift is the bicycle, that's for me and mommy. All the added accessories, Santa brought you that. Because I talked to Santa. I hit him up. You know what I mean? I let him know, like, hey,
I'm getting the bike.
SC. You know what I mean?
If you can get the elves involved in the rest of the stuff.
Have them make the other shit. Bring that along. But I got this part, big guy. You know what I mean? Saint Nick, make that happen. So that was always my thought process. So then that way it's like,
let me ask you.
We get both.
In this scenario,
yeah,
Santa brings the bike. Mm-hmm. You brought the accessories. Christmas morning, Joey's pumped.
Yeah.
Unwraps. Oh my God, Santa brought me a bike. You're not going to enjoy that every bit as much?
No, I would.
No, this is a horrible argument.
I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy it.
Does Talia feel this way?
I think it's from her parents. Because they're
So but is she in like an agreement category, or is she in a disagreement?
She's like,
or she agrees, but she's relenting a little bit because you feel strongly about it.
That one.
Okay.
She's like,
let me ask you.
We don't need Santa. I'm like, well, why not? Like, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, what's the problem with Santa, right? Like, why can't we just have a little bit of that magic for a little bit? Again, I'm not expecting it to be she's 10 years old still believing in Santa. But like
10 is pretty old to believe in Santa.
3, 4, 5 maybe. You know what I mean? Like, that's fine. To me, I feel like
I don't know why 6 is the number in my head. I think
do you know why?
Probably go to 6. 7 is like you should know now.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's because of school. Because there's always kids that never have. And those kids are always jackasses to the kids that do believe, which makes them then start to question whether or not it's real. So you get to a point where you're just like, I can tell you every day that Santa Claus is real, but then you go to school and these little assholes are telling you that he's not. And then, you're like, you potentially get made fun of or bullied. And it's just like, well, I don't want that either. Right. So it's like, at what point as a parent do you like, do you really need to go to school and fight these kids on whether that's, I know, something that doesn't exist, go and fight them that it does exist when I know for a fact it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think 6 is that age because 6 is first grade. And first grade is usually when kids start being little assholes. So you're like, I think that's why you probably had 6 in your head. Because 5 is like kindergarten. 5 is like,
you still get away with it in kindergarten. Yeah.
Kindergarten classes will have Santa show up. You know what I mean? Like, they'll bring a Santa Claus into the school. When you get to that first grade, when you get to like a real grade, that's when it's like,
so is Santa giving her gifts this year?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the accessories.
Yeah, the accessories. The accessory gifts. Not the main gifts.
No, you should let Santa have the main gift.
Nah.
Why?
Because Dad got that. Dad and Mom got that.
She doesn't need to understand. It doesn't take away from her joy. If it comes to Santa, she's not like, she's not going to be looking at you, Nick, but like, Santa got me a bike. The fuck you doing, Dad?
What'd you get me, Dada?
What, is this a bottle and a helmet? I can't believe you. I don't even know Santa.
Yeah, that's funny. So you're going to do Santa Claus with their kids?
Oh, 100%.
Are you going to do everything? Like, are you going to do the Easter Bunny and...
Yeah.
What the fuck is the Easter Bunny anyway? Like, I'm supposed to believe...
Easily the most terrified of all.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm supposed to believe that there's a giant bunny that just drops eggs.
When you think about any of them, they're all terrified. Because a tooth fairy coming at night to go under your pillow is equally creepy.
It is creepy, but she leaves you money. What is the Easter Bunny doing for me?
It brings you gifts in your Easter basket. Now, do they hold up like it's Christmas gifts?
No.
Because Santa got the elves. I don't know. The Easter Bunny.
He's just hopping
seems like
around?
he's out here doing it all himself. So you got to appreciate him for it. He didn't have the,
He gets you the little.
elves to help
He gets you a little board with the ball on it, and you're just like,
we would
that's
get
all
like
you got?
We would get like an actual toy.
Yeah. It's usually like the cheaper toys, though.
Right. They're not Christmas gifts.
No.
They're Easter gifts.
You know the difference.
You got, they're not quite the same level, but you also got a shit ton of candy. I guess you got stocking candy, though, too.
That's true.
It's all, you got Easter you got jelly beans and chocolate bunnies.
And we got to decorate eggs.
And you got to paint an egg.
Yeah.
Did you paint eggs growing up?
A couple times. Yeah. It wasn't like a big.
Did you build gingerbread houses?
No, I never did that.
Have you carved a pumpkin?
Yes.
Did you do that as a kid?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We did that as a kid. We did that. We did do the Easter egg, like the dipping them and dyeing them.
Saint Nicholas over here.
But
You ain't making
we
gingerbread
never did a
houses?
gingerbread house. No, we never did.
We didn't either.
So why are you giving me shit?
Because because in this conversation, I like the 4th of July. And you're the Christmas guy.
We just never did gingerbread house. It was never a thing.
I have done
to
it
be honest with you, I think
as an
gingerbread
adult.
houses are kind of stupid.
I don't
building this thing.
Listen.
I can't even fucking eat it.
painting an egg made no sense either.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But at least you can still eat that egg. Well, maybe not.
Also, carving the pumpkin.
Carving a pumpkin.
None of them
yeah.
make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You could if you want to make pumpkin seeds.
That's true. So we did that. Talia did that with the pumpkin.
You can do that.
That we carved. Yeah, she made pump. And also, we pureed some of it and gave it to Yami because it's good for his digestive health.
I mean, that's, my people came up with Halloween, so I'm all about Halloween here.
Oh man, yeah. Well, Christmas is 2 weeks away, man. It's 2 weeks away. Man, it's fucking coming.
You
up
were
fast,
talking.
bro.
We did gingerbread houses as adults, and I got to tell you, I could leave it easily. I don't need to do this.
I can see that. It doesn't. It never particularly appealed to me. It seems like just a very frustrating experience. Like I would just want to punch something repeatedly.
Maybe the gingerbread house.
Maybe
Just destroy it.
just fucking.
And then eat a ginger cookie.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of
gingerbread,
punching things repeatedly, we got some trailers out, Sean. One of which is The Boys. And they punch shit repeatedly in that show. What'd you think of the trailer? We got a little quick teaser trailer. Looks like it's new season 5, right? Season 5.
I think it's 5. Yeah.
April 8th, last season. Homelander's taking over. The crew's getting back together for one last hurrah.
And even if he needs to carry their dead carcasses over the finish line,
He's crossing it either way. He's going all the fucking way. Yeah, what'd you think of the trailer? It was a teaser trailer, so it wasn't like a full trailer.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't tell you a whole lot,
No.
but I've seen. So I've kept up with
Gen Z.
Gen V.
Gen V.
Because it's for the V stuff they take to get the powers.
Nah.
And so like it feels what's going on because they like go in parallel with each other, and like characters from The Boys pop in. And are you gonna watch? Because I don't want to ruin anything. And
I am, but I don't care if you spoil it though.
so like it ends with them, the good guys, whatever they call them, recruiting all the college students from Gen V. So they're all supposed to be in this season too.
Oh, okay.
So now they got
Did you see any of them in the trailer?
No.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was interesting because Starlight is like the one that comes and recruits.
Oh,
everybody.
I got you.
So I thought we would, but
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it, but just because I like conclusion, so I want to see how this ends.
Based on the powers that the kids have in Gen V, how many of them do you think are gonna die?
I don't know that they'll actually kill any of them because I think Gen V is going to continue on beyond The Boys. The 2 seasons in, the only character they killed because the actor, sadly enough, actually passed away. Yeah. So, they killed very minor characters, but like the major characters they haven't yet.
Okay.
Well, I think it's interesting. You sure you don't want any spoilers?
Yeah, it's fine, bro.
I guess, and for our listeners too, the spoilers if you want to watch
it.
The same stuff they gave Homelander to make Homelander, that serum V, killed everybody except for 2 people, Homelander and the main girl in Gen V.
Oh.
So I'm like, that's a cool twist to see how powerful she actually can get. Because they keep telling her, like you're the key of you're super powerful. And then the other kid is like a Superman style character, but it's crazy. So he's a little bit more like Sentry in that way.
Okay.
Like he's a little bit out of his mind, but he's also very powerful. So those 2 characters seem like they're a great addition.
Take them down
to help.
Because
I don't think they'll actually be able to take Homelander down, but
Homelander got his powers from Soulja Boy, right?
yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
But it was still that serum.
Yeah. He's coming back this season.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like they're unthawing him.
Eric Kripke, I think is his name.
Another dude from Supernatural, right?
The creator of Supernatural is the creator of this show, which is why he has Jensen Ackles, and he's bringing Jared Padalecki into this season. So the 2 main actors from Supernatural are going to be in this season.
Well, yeah, you would.
And even the song they play in the trailer, it's a very notorious song for playing in Supernatural.
Oh, really?
So he's bringing all that stuff.
I'm doing it all. I'm laying it all out on the line.
I think he's like, I'm going to get the Supernatural fans to watch as well.
Yeah, that's fun. So it looks like Starlight's going to have a big role in this season. I mean, I guess she's had a big role in every season, right?
Yeah.
So she's going to seem like she's going to have a big role. Who you think Homelander's punching?
His son.
Oh, really?
That's what I think it is. That's
You
why I
think
think that
it's his
scene's
son?
super dark. I think his son is going to actually turn on him because he's going to realize his dad's like a psycho.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to try fighting him. And that's why, like, because who else would Homelander be punching and looking kind of sad about it? It's got to be his son.
Interesting.
Because he enjoys killing everybody else.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But he's slowly punching. He looks like he's struggling with what he's doing.
Yeah. That's a valid point. I mean, his son is not quite as strong as him, but he basically has his powers, right?
Right.
So he might be able to take those punches and not die. I mean, he'd be hurt.
Yeah. He'd be fucked up.
Yeah, maybe not die. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that'll be... Man, that's a dark theory, man. His son?
Who did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. I didn't think his son. That wasn't my
I
go-to.
don't know. I watched the show
damn.
twice on the second view, and I was like, I bet that's his son.
Damn, that would be fucked up. Oh, I was supposed to be his mentee, man. He's taking him under his wing.
But he's already going to start hurting him in the last season.
That's true. He did. You're right. Good point. I didn't think he'd go that far, though. All right. You excited for this season?
Yeah.
All right.
You?
Yeah. I mean, and it's the last season, so I think they'll end it with a bang.
Yeah.
I just, you know what, to be honest, I want to see Homelander die. Like, so bad. He's so good at playing the bad guy that I truly don't like him.
We'd be furious if they wrote it that he wins.
Oh, I'd be pissed. I would be mad. I think I would, because it wouldn't feel like how it felt when Thanos won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would just be annoyed. Are you fucking serious? Like, fuck this guy. Let's kill him. Like, why is he not dead yet?
The spoilers for Supernatural. So the guy that created it, Eric Kripke, did the first 5 seasons, which are arguably the best 5 seasons. In the 5th season, he ends it. And I guess this was originally going to be the ending, is like the main character, Sam, was going to be in hell. And then Dean had to like learn how to go on knowing his brother was in hell. So it was going to have kind of a dark ending to it. So like this ending could be super fucked up. Yeah. That's what this guy is.
How many more seasons did it have after season 5?
Oh, it went to like 15.
God damn, really?
Yeah, it ran really long.
That show's that fucking long? Jeez.
Yeah.
That's too long. It's way too long.
It's great.
Limited series. We need more limited series.
They have great seasons. They have shit seasons. They have great seasons again. It just fucking teeters.
Yeah, I don't know. That's hard. It's hard to ride that wave, man. I don't know. I just need like tighter. Give me like one really good season, or like maybe 2, 3 at most, and I'm just like.
So you can't get, because I feel like a lot of shows go with the goal of 5.
I know it does seem like that. And sometimes it's too many. There's too many sometimes.
I think the key is you could do 5 seasons, but you can't, like, so Supernatural had 5 seasons and then like 20 some episodes.
Yeah, no, do 5 short seasons. Do like 10 episodes, 8 to 10 episodes a season, and just move on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Anyway. Is that why you fell off? Because we talked about off air. You fell off Stranger Things.
I didn't fall off. No, I watched. I just haven't started the new season.
Oh, so you're up to date.
I'm up to
4.
date. I actually really did enjoy the last season. It's been like 3 years since I fucking watched it, but I really enjoyed the last season.
Get on it, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I haven't been. You know what's funny?
I think we have a Stranger Things episode where we read the comic.
Okay.
We talk about the last season.
All right. I mean, I'm down with doing a Stranger Things episode. It'd be outside of our norm a little bit, but I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
The finale, I think, is also going to theaters too. They were saying.
Interesting.
But that's New Year's. So yeah, maybe it won't be our first episode of New Year, but like our second, maybe.
Yeah.
Because we got to do our
best of,
annual
most anticipated.
Best of, and then most anticipated. Yeah, man. Speaking of anticipated, we got another trailer. It was one of those like compilation trailers of like coming to, and this one happened to be coming to HBO. So we got a little bit of a peek at Lanterns. We got a couple.
Say a little bit
too.
again.
Yeah, a little bit of a peek at Lanterns. Was there? So before we talk about that, was there anything else in that trailer that you were like, okay, I'm kind of excited for that, or it piqued your interest?
I could see myself checking out because actually, so on your point, I like limited series, and a couple of them said limited series under it, and so I could see myself checking some of them out, but nothing like really jumped out.
Okay. I mean, so you haven't. I know you watched Game of Thrones, but you haven't watched House of the Dragon. So
Correct.
season 3 of that is coming. So
And you're up to date on that?
I'm up to date on that.
Okay.
A lot of people hated the last season, which I get. It wasn't like the most exciting season. It wasn't exciting until literally like the last 5 minutes of the last episode. So in that sense, I'm excited to see where that goes because now we're really getting fucking dragons. Like it seems like this season, hopefully it's just going to be dragon warfare. And I'm fucking down for that. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm here for. Give me the dragon warfare. So that's cool. But also, they're coming out with another Game of Thrones prequel, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, I didn't realize that was going to be Game of Thrones.
That's what that was. So that's another Game of Thrones prequel.
Interesting. When are we going to get the Jon Snow one?
I don't know.
That sounded like the most interesting when they were announcing all these.
I don't know. It got postponed and I think it got canceled, but then I think they were like, no, we're still going to do it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. But that was the one I was like, yeah, give me the Jon Snow show. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. But then we got a little snippet of lanterns. So we see Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. They're in a car. They're driving. And Hal puts a Green Lantern ring on the dashboard and tells John something along the lines of, what did he say? Do you remember what he said?
It's like the ring needs to choose you or something.
Yeah, like you got to learn how to do something with it. And then Hal, who's driving the car, jumps out of the car and allows the car to just drive off a cliff with Jon Stewart in it. So I'm assuming he needs to learn how to use the ring so he doesn't die in that scenario.
Yeah.
What a hell of a way to teach somebody. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, from that small snippet, seems like it'd be a good time. You know what I mean? Like that was fun. I was like, okay, this should be interesting because there's some humor's going to follow, right? He's going to be mad. He's going to be like, why the fuck would you just let me drive off a cliff?
We're definitely going to have that mentor-mentee buddy cop thing going.
Older Hal Jordan, younger Jon Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, both actors seem like they're going to do a good job with their characters.
Yeah. So
it's hard to say a lot about it because there wasn't a lot to it.
We really didn't see that much. But we did get another full teaser trailer, also in the DCU. We got the Supergirl trailer.
Yep.
So
I didn't realize it was going to drop. I was like, oh my God, this is out.
I guess it's because you're not on social media. Because you know what's so funny now? That they do teaser trailers for a teaser trailer?
Yeah.
Like they give you like a 10-second snippet of like trailer coming tomorrow. Teaser trailer coming tomorrow. And then they give you just the teaser trailer, which is just leading up to a full trailer. It's like, man, my goodness.
I think they're trying to get away of like, remember when we were complaining about Age of Ultron because we saw like 15 clips?
Yeah. That was
I think they're trying to get away from that.
That was a wild time.
Yeah.
They were just straight dropping.
I think I've seen most of this movie.
Yeah, full clips of the fucking Hulkbuster scene, bro. They legit posted half of that online. And I'm like, this would have been so much cooler to witness for the first time in the theater. Like, why are you dropping half the fight? Like, it was insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, Supergirl trailer. What'd you think?
It made me think long and hard if I should read this comic before or after watching this. I think I might appreciate what they're going for if I was to read the comic.
I'm definitely going to read the comic before. We're going to read the comic.
We're going to read it before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just bought it, actually.
Did you?
It was on a great sale for on Amazon.
Okay.
Got the deluxe edition, so it's bigger, hardcover. Normally like $50. I got it for $20.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. So
all right.
Definitely going to read it. Also, the art in that bitch, gorgeous. Beautiful fucking art.
Do you know who the artist is?
Bill Quest Everly.
Okay.
They don't do a lot. I know that and like one other book that they've done.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm super excited for that. Written by Tom King, though, which I like Tom King. So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow is the name of the comic book that this is
based
drawing
loosely
inspiration
on.
from. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be one of those. It could be good. I think it's gonna be based on because she remembers Krypton, so they have that advantage disadvantage over Superman, who doesn't remember. So she's gonna be dealing with the trauma of it, and she's just like
that's
out in the universe.
Point, yeah.
So it could be a good story. And I think the actor they chose, like the other thing she does, is she's good in. So I think she's gonna do a good Supergirl.
Yeah.
We got full on Crypto again. It looks like he's gonna
Yeah.
appear strongly in this movie as well.
He does. And I mean, if it really does draw like real inspiration from the comic book, Crypto will be a main factor. So I haven't read the comic, but I have a vague idea of what the plot is. So Crypto will be a big factor, as well as that girl that she's with.
Okay.
She's also a pretty major character. In fact, the comic book is actually told from her perspective and not Supergirl's perspective. So she's telling it from her perspective while traveling with Supergirl. So you kind of get this viewpoint of like her like realizing who this woman is.
Gotcha.
And like going through the motions of that. So she's like a major character. So like I said, she's probably going to be a pretty big character in this. Like she'll have her own dedicated storyline adjacent to or parallel to Kara's story. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, she likes to go and hang out on planets that have red suns so she can get drunk, because she can't get drunk on Earth because her powers don't allow her to. And, yeah, so she just be going through shit. But, yeah, a big part of it is dealing with the trauma of, like, she grew up. She remembers Krypton, you know? Like, she's not like Clark in that sense. Like, she remembers it. She was there. She witnessed the downfall. She witnessed it blowing up. She lost people, everybody that she loved, and she doesn't know Clark. Like, you know, like he was a baby. She doesn't know who he is. She just knows that he's the only other Kryptonian that's left. But other than that, she doesn't fucking know him. Yeah. So, yeah, and the actress that's in this, funny enough, is also in the first season of House of the Dragon. And she does really good in there. I feel like they underutilized her in that show. She should have been around a little longer. But yeah, she's a good actress.
I think I saw that's what James Gunn was watching when he thought that should be perfect.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, I kind of thought she was going to be the lead in the whole, but it's Game of Thrones. She probably died, didn't she?
No, so actually she didn't die. She played the younger version of the main character.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so she was like the teenage version
of
the woman
jumped in time.
And then they jumped in time, and now we got the adult version. So she was in like the first, I don't know, 4 episodes or something like that. 4.5, 3.5 episodes, something like that. And then they jumped in time, and then she was older, but she played the younger version of her. Like I said, she did really good. I'm surprised that they didn't just continue to use her, but I guess I get what they were going for. But yeah, no, she's a good actress, man. I think she's in.
So you excited for this?
I'm excited. I mean, I can't say that the trailer necessarily made me any more excited. To be honest with you, I think where I'm at is I want to read the comic, because I think reading the comic and then going back and watching the trailer, I feel like I might be more excited.
Okay.
Because this comic, honestly, is very highly regarded, right? Like, I think it won an Eisner Award. If it didn't win it, it was surely nominated for one.
Yeah.
So it's a very highly rated comic book. So it's the one I've been wanting to read for a while. So I feel like that could help me, right? It could be like, okay, I read this comic. The comic was great. Yeah, I'm excited to see what route they go with the movie, how they change it, how they keep it the same. You know what I mean? Like, especially knowing that James Gunn specifically was like, yeah, we're drawing inspiration from this, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what he did with All-Star Superman and his Superman movie, although it wasn't quite
loose.
Yeah, it was very loose. But
basically not at all.
Yeah, this seems like it's going to be more, which is also weird, because All-Star Superman is like the Superman we get in that book is Superman at like toward the end of his life, like
Right.
old, not old, but an older
Seasoned.
Superman. Yeah, seasoned Superman, right? He's not fresh.
3 years of being
Exactly.
Superman.
This is like he's been Superman for maybe 15 years. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So he drew, I think, inspiration more in tone than actually anything that it's a part of
Right.
the actual comic book, while Supergirl feels like it's going to draw inspiration in totality from the comic, like tone, story beats, like all of this is going to kind of factor into the movie. So yeah, looks good, man.
Cool.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm also excited because I was watching it and I was like, the music started playing. I'm like, is James Gunn writing this one too? Because I really don't want him to. And then I saw writer and director. I was like, oh, thank God. Like, I'm so glad he's not doing this.
A little
one.
bit of the trope with the sun.
A little bit, right? And when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's not fucking doing this one. That's great. Because I just don't want him to. Like, let's start this. Give somebody else some stuff to do. You know what I mean? Like, you gave us this whole slate and this whole spiel about how you're going to bring in all different types of creatives to do different projects. And we've only seen your shit so far. Like, I'm over your shit. Let's see somebody else's stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
no.
That's good stuff, man.
Is that all the trailers?
That's all the trailers. But
So now we got news.
Yeah, we got some news. So while we're on the topic of super people, Kryptonians, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna jump into some comic book news, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So first off, we kind of mentioned this before, but we are getting another DC and Marvel crossover. Mm-hmm. The one we expected. We're gonna get the Superman Spider-Man crossover again.
Yep.
Brand new one, in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the first appearance of them together. Which I was like, damn, 50th? That's crazy.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. Superman, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 1. So they're going to be re-releasing that in like a treasury edition, so like a big one. Apparently there was 2. I didn't know there was 2. I thought there was only 1. But I guess there's 2.
Was there another one in the 90s?
I think so. Okay. Yeah. So they're going to be re-releasing those. I think
the
2.
one I read wasn't 50 years though.
They're going to be re-releasing those 2, and then we're going to get a brand new one in March of 2026. And it doesn't look like they're going the route that they did with the Batman Deadpool when they did like one from DC and one from Marvel. It looks like this is just going to be one. And it honestly seems more DC like is leading this, but I'm not entirely sure. But it is Superman Spider-Man crossover.
I saw some of the cover arts.
Oh yeah, some of the
they
covers
looked really
look
cool.
Amazing, man. Some of the covers look really dope. So I'm super excited about this. The main art is going to be done by a gentleman named Jorge Jimenez, who is doing the current Batman comic book.
Okay.
The one we read. So like the newest issue 1. He's doing that one. So he's going to be...
Which I liked his art. So
drawing this. Yeah, his art's super clean,
I'm
man.
good. I approve.
Yeah, it's super clean. He's a beautiful artist. So I'm excited about that. And he's super excited about it too, because he's never worked on any Marvel projects, but Spider-Man, he's said that Spider-Man is also one of his favorite superheroes. So he's excited about that. So that's exciting. I'm going to tell you about some of these other crossovers though, that's going to be happening because they're pretty interesting. The other thing about this one is that unlike the Batman Deadpool one, it seems like all of the crossovers are going to focus on Superman and Spider-Man adjacent characters.
Okay.
Right? So the main book is going to be written by Mark Waid, who did the Absolute Power event. This is one of the more recent ones we read. He also does the Superman Batman World's Finest, which is fantastic. Basically, he's been in this game for a while. He's written a lot. He wrote Kingdom Come. Like, he's written a lot of, like, DC stories. So, like, in terms of having a voice for these characters, he's fucking fantastic at it. So, we're in good hands there. So, here's the crossovers we're going to get. We're going to get a Lois Lane and Mary Jane crossover.
Okay.
Right?
We were just talking about those two characters in our last episode.
Yeah. We're going to get a Jimmy Olsen. This one's super weird. Jimmy Olsen and Carnage crossover.
Wow.
Right?
Weird.
Weird, bro. That seems just real left field. Then we're going to get a Superboy, I guess Legion Superboy, and Spider-Man 2099 crossover. So it's going to be set in the future.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to get a Power Girl. This one's also weird to me. Power Girl meets the Punisher.
Why?
Yeah, right? Of all the ones, I was like, the Punisher? Really? That's super. Okay.
I really thought you were going to say like Black Cat.
That would, right? Seems like it would make sense. I think even one of the covers,
Or Silk. Like,
yeah, one of the covers is that. One of the covers is, it's Supergirl and Silk, but one of the covers is Power Girl and Black Cat. That's probably why you said that. But yeah, it's going to be Power Girl meets the Punisher. Then we're going to get Superboy Prime, which is also, if you don't know, he's another like fourth wall breaker.
Yep.
He knows he's in a comic book.
Yeah.
So it specifically says who reads all the comics. So we're going to be getting that. And he is going to be just teaming up with Spider-Man. But it's going to be Spider-Man right after he got the black suit for the first time.
Okay. I think I saw that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then lastly, which is also super weird to me. No, I'm sorry, not lastly. There's two more. Then we're going to get one, and it just says it's a race between the Daily Planet and the Daily Bugle. So I don't... Maybe the two crews are going to butt heads. I don't know.
Clark Kent versus Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Like trying to get the news story.
I mean, that's what the plot of the main story is going to be. They're both going to be in their reporter phase, chasing down the same story, and then it's going to turn out that like there's some corruption going on, and Doc Ock and Brainiac are like both involved. And so they're going to eventually have to like come together and work together or whatever. But it is going to be based around the fact that they're both reporters chasing the same story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the last one Osborn?
No.
They didn't do a Lex Luthor
No.
and Norman Osborn?
I don't think you'd ever guess what the last crossover story is. Like ever. You ready?
Ready.
It's going to be a Pa Kent and Uncle Ben crossover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Random.
Super random, right? But it says, let's see. There's going to be a deep dive into the past to see the two men bond in the face of adversity. Yeah. Pa Kent and Uncle Ben. Homies.
All right.
Since the beginning.
I mean, how could they not be? One Kansas, the other New York? Sure.
Yeah. Because it's funny. The article from DC said that they were like, we answered the age-old question of who will win in a fair fight, Pa Kent or Uncle Ben. And they're like, no, just kidding. We're not going to. They're too nice to fight each other. So, yeah, man.
Right.
Superman, Spider-Man crossover. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one, too. I'm probably more excited for this one than I was for the Batman Deadpool one. The creative teams that they have on this, top tier. The stories seem interesting. I kind of like that they're going with all, like I said, like Superman, Spider-Man adjacent characters, and it's not just like just these random pairings, which were fun, but it's also cool that they're like, no, we're gonna do this all in the theme, you know?
Yeah,
that's fun. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, man, it'd be a good time.
And it's so funny because, like, to me, Superman and Spider-Man were never two characters I would ever put together.
It's just popularity.
But it was just popularity.
Yeah.
Like, it was that the first time they did it, and it's just that now. Like, it's just straight up, like, these are the two most popular characters in the world outside of Batman, so we're just gonna put them together, make it happen. If anything, I feel like a Batman Spider-Man team up kind of makes more sense.
Does align more.
Does seem to align more.
I mean, we did that whole Spider-Man versus Batman episode with the detective, the comic detective.
Yeah. But I guess if you're going in terms of like Superman maybe serving as kind of like a mentor to Spider-Man, because I would imagine if they were in the same universe, Spider-Man would 100% look up to Superman.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, that would be something he aspires to be. Like, he's like, no, fucking Superman is Superman.
Yeah.
So I could see that being the case. So I'm also interested to see if we're gonna get teenage Peter Parker, if we're gonna get more adult Peter Parker. Is he high school Peter Parker, college Peter Parker? You know what I mean? Like where are we going with this? So
All right.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for that. In other comic book news, also still relating to Superman, I meant to bring this up, I think like the last 2 episodes, and I just kept fucking forgetting. But so I actually wrote it down this time because I needed to tell you about it and we needed to talk about it on the show. Do you remember the Action Comics #1 that sold for $3.2 million a few years ago?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Right.
No, we talked about the new one.
Did we talk about the new one? Are you sure we talked about this?
I think we even talked about it on the podcast.
I don't think we did.
I told you when they discovered it, and then after they sold it. So I also know the new number.
You don't know what the new number is?
I do.
Oh, you do know what the new number is.
You
we
could say
definitely didn't say that.
When we talked about it, they had found it.
Oh, I got you.
They had not sold it yet.
Okay, yeah.
Now they've sold it.
They've sold it.
It's the
so
dream,
Superman #1. So it's not even Action Comics #1, not the first appearance of Superman, but Superman #1. They also got it graded. That plays a big factor in this.
Yep.
They got it graded. Superman #1 from 19.
Sure it's not Action Comics #1?
No, I'm sure.
I've looked this up before. I swear it's
here. We'll double check. I'll double check.
Because I thought it was I was told it was Superman #1. Then I looked it up, and then it was an image of Action Comics #1.
Let me see.
So maybe they put the wrong image.
Maybe. Yeah, no. This is Heritage Auctions. Yeah, this is Superman #1, like the actual self-titled Superman comic.
Okay.
Yeah. But
All right. Cool.
So because I thought the same thing. I was like, I would think it'd be Action Comics, but no, it's Superman #1. So the first ever Superman comic from 1939. They sent it out, got it graded. It came back as a 9.0. The highest rated copy in known existence right now, right? 9.0, a comic from 1939. That's insane.
Yep.
That's insane, bro.
Sitting in like an attic.
Sitting in a fucking closet that nobody knew was there.
Yeah.
Sold for $9.12 million at auction.
I told my dad and I asked him if he had any comics lying around.
I would have just been mad. I'd be like, Dad, what the fuck, bro? Where's the comics at? Like, why don't we have comics somewhere? I don't understand. Yep. My mom always tells me that my dad used to read Conan the Barbarian comic books. Where are these fucking comics, Ma? Where are these comics at? Because people out here becoming millionaires from comics sitting in attics. You know what I mean? Like, what attic do I need to go search through to find some comics where I can at least get a couple $100,000?
I was talking to Andrea about this when this article came up, and this is why I posed her this question. Let's just say we went to a garage sale.
That's my dream, bro.
And we found one. You bought the bitch for like 50 cents. Then you sold it for $9 million. Mm-hmm. Would you give the person a little bit of money?
I would.
I would too. I would feel bad that they didn't know.
I would, yeah.
And I would come back, hey, look, man, you had this.
So I would be strategic about it though, right? I wouldn't tell them how much it sold for. I wouldn't tell them like.
I mean, there might be news articles.
They might be, but okay. So I'm assuming that if they don't know if they didn't know what they had, they also wouldn't know that this sold. You know what I mean? Like this isn't something, unless it made national news, which I think it might have, and they watched the news. Even still,
they're just like, son of a
they
bitch.
might not piece together that it was their comic book that got sold.
I bet they would.
So I would go to them and
they
be
would
like,
be furious.
Hey, let me tell you something. This sold for I bought a comic from you and it sold for a whole lot of money, and I felt bad. So you not knowing what was going on, so I'm just giving this to you, just as like a payment. And then I would leave very quickly.
You sold it for $9 million.
Yeah.
How much you give it them? You're like $40.
No. If I sold it for $9 million, I don't know, maybe $100,000.
$9?
Yeah. I'm not going crazy. I'm not giving them $1 million.
You're not gonna give them one of the 9, so you get 8.
No, I'm gonna give them maybe $100,000. Which, depending on the person, they might be like,
"That's a lot, man.
That's a lot of money.
$100,000 is a lot of money."
If I sold you something for literal cents, or if not a couple dollars, right? And you came back and you were like, hey man, just so you know, and gave me 100, bro, I'd be so grateful. Because you could have never, you didn't have to do that.
Flip it. You sold it. Right?
Like I was the garage seller
You were the garage seller person. You saw this dude, you saw this kid on the news, sold the shit you sold up for $9 million. He shows up. How much you hoping he gives you?
$1 million.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Give me $1 million. Let me...
Like, give me one of the 9.
Yeah, just one. That's all I'm asking for. Maybe 900,000, right? Give me 10%. Because that's all that'll be.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll probably give him like 100 grand. 100 grand. Like, here you go. But at the same time, I would still be grateful for 100,000. You know what I mean? Because again, you didn't have to do that. You just chose to.
If you're the old person in this scenario, this young buck just came by.
He's young Thundercat. Just came and took my shit.
And just gave you 100 grand, you'd be furious.
I guess if I knew he sold it for $9 million. Yeah. But again, I think I would still take into consideration, like, he didn't have to do that at all. Because there's a lot of people who wouldn't.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, wow.
You would never see that guy again.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, you were gracious enough to come give me something, you know? Like, yeah. Even if it was like $20,000, I'd be like, shit, thanks. Like, this is, fuck. Like, what I thought I sold you for $20, now you're paying me $20,000 for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't know, like in my mind, I'm having a garage sale for one or two reasons. Either I'm having it because I need extra money, or I'm having it because I just got extra shit and I don't care. I'm just trying to get rid of it.
De-junk a little bit.
Yeah. So either way, in that scenario, like that's a huge win. Because if I needed the money, then it's like, fuck, now I have way more than I ever could have made in a garage sale. But if I didn't need the money and I was just trying to get rid of a junk, well, now it's like, well, fuck, I was just trying to get rid of shit. Like, now you're telling me I got 20 to 100 grand just coming my way just because I was trying to get rid of stuff? Like, that's crazy. How much would you give?
Right now, in this moment, I think I might give the mill. But when the money's in my hand,
there's no way.
I don't know if I could.
$1 million?
Bro, because you still get 8.
I hear what you're saying, but we're also not factoring in taxes and all this other bullshit. You're not walking out of that auction with $9 million.
So let's say you walk away with
also
8.
The fucking fee. You know, most of these auction houses charge like a 10% fee. So already 10%'s gone off the top.
Say you walked away with 7.5.
That's still high, but okay.
You can give $1 million away to the person.
I could.
I could. I know I can.
But am I going to? Probably not.
What if it's like a struggling family?
Okay.
You could really turn things around for them.
Valid, right? So I also would consider who the person is. I think that would also play a pretty strong factor. Because here's my thing. When I have this vision, right? Because, dude, I imagine that, honestly, you know how you fantasize about certain stuff? I fantasize more about this than I do about winning the lottery. This feels more realistic to me because
you know that when you saw the comic,
exactly,
you would know it.
have to have that eye, right? Like I would see it and I'd be like, bam.
I used to watch those. Gary Vee does the garage sale ones, and he knows like when something's worth. And every time I would watch those videos, or even like Antique Roadshow. I don't know if your family ever watched that. My parents used to
watch American Pickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never know any of that stuff's worth, but a comic I would know.
I would know. That's what I'm saying. So like in my mind, this is more realistic than fucking like winning the lottery. Is like me and again, I'm not even saying I need to find this. It doesn't have to be Superman fucking #1. It could be Spider-Man issue whatever, Venom's first appearance. You know what I mean? Like something that maybe only will sell for a few $100,000 versus like a few million, right? Because realistically, that's just not happening. So like, yeah, but yeah, I would take the person into consideration. But in my mind, whenever I have this fantasy, I always imagine that it's either an old person who's just getting rid of junk. Like they were probably even wealthy at some point, right? And they're just getting rid of junk. Or it's like a large estate sale. Like somebody who was fucking rich, who like maybe passed away, and their kids are just trying to get the shit out of the house, and they don't give a fuck. So like a family like that, I probably wouldn't even go back and give them anything if I'm being honest with you. Like you clearly come from money. You don't need it. But if it's like, yeah, if it's a struggling whoever, then that'd be different, right? But if it's just from like some rich dude's fucking
let's
attic,
say it was your mom, and your grandfather was in the comics.
okay.
And then your mom sells the comics because she didn't know anything about them.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want the person to come back and give them money to your mom?
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't expect it. I would assume that we're never gonna see that money. I would just be annoyed. I'm like, why would you fucking...
You know I'm in the comics.
Yeah, why would you say something? But I would... And that's a part of it too. Because if I was the seller in any of these scenarios, I would never expect somebody to come back and give me money. So anything I got,
that's a very valid point.
You know what I mean? Like I would never, ever expect them to come back and be like, shit, even if they came back and they were like, hey, man, here's $1,000. Now I would be a little annoyed about that. Like, you can keep your funk ass $1,000. You know what I mean? Like you didn't even have to come back to give me that bullshit.
Gives you the 50 cents, Matt, that you paid for that. Here.
But you know, there is an amount that would be a bit insulting. It's like you didn't have to come back for that. I'd rather
did you ever watch
just not give me
Frasier?
anything. No.
There's an episode, I don't remember the show up. I remember this scene well where like he's trying to like save like a museum or a school, whatever the fuck it was, and there's like a wealthy lady there, and he's trying to convince her to donate to it, and hoping it's a big lump sum that would like help fucking save the thing. And she writes like a check for like $100, and she's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. This is what we needed." And we just $100. Can you imagine going to like $1 million?
Yeah.
And like you're asking these things.
That'd be crazy, man. So, yeah, it depends. There'd be a lot of factors that play into it. How sketchy was the garage sale to begin with? You know what I mean? Like, did I show up and think to myself, there's a chance I might not make it out of this bitch? You know, like, am I in this old decrepit house and I'm just thinking like, ooh, it's sketchy, you know? Or was it like a nice, clean, like garage sale setup? Because I also think to myself, like, I don't know. It has to be such the right circumstances, right? Like, I can't imagine somebody who has this neat, clean, organized fucking garage sale didn't take the time to just do a quick Google search on like what they may potentially have.
I could see somebody doing that. I could see somebody just really not knowing anything about comics. Sees a bunch of comic books and think they're not. Because in reality, that Superman comic is probably amongst a bunch of really worthless comic books.
That's true.
So like somebody could easily not realize this comic's worth money because it's amongst like the issue right before the issue right behind it was not worth anything.
I also think, it would have to be such a disconnect because for somebody to collect those comic books and then for somebody to sell them, not knowing, having any idea what they have, like it'd have to be a real disconnect there. You know what I mean? Because we live in a time now where this shit's so popular that people almost assume that any comic they have is worth some money. Because I've even had that, right? I've had people who don't know anything about comic books. They just know how popular the superhero movies have gotten. And like they see my collection and they're like, you take these out? Yeah. What do you what are you talking about? What do you mean? Yeah, I read them. Like, oh man, that's crazy. You're not going to sell them? No, I'm not. Like, these aren't worth anything. These are just regular books. You know, like they're not worth anything right now. The cover price on it is $5. It's worth $5. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Shit, it's not even worth $5 anymore. Like, it's less now. It's worth like half of that. I can maybe sell it for $1. Like, you know, so I do feel like there's a lot of people who have the skewed mindset of any comic nowadays is worth money. So they could just come across a long box and assume like, I got thousands of dollars here. And it's like, nah, man, like if you really sold that, each comic is probably worth 50 cents, like legitimately worth 50 cents. So it would have to be a big disconnect, because somebody who's collected those comic books would probably, like, if they came across them, they're like, man, I forgot I had these, and looked at them, they probably think to themselves like, oh shit, I'm sitting on some real treasures here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or at least have the consciousness to Google it. Because, like, that's the other thing. Like, Google's so simple. That's what those kids did.
That's why I keep thinking, too.
They looked at it and they were like,
I wonder...
wait a second.
I wonder if they immediately knew that they had struck, like, gold, or they were just, like, fucking around.
No, they knew. Worth. I mean, according to the story, they knew immediately when they saw the comics, like, some of these are probably worth some money. And because here's the other thing, I don't think we found out what else they discovered. We just know about this one.
You think they have others?
They could be sitting, and again, this is going to be the most expensive one for sure, right?
Unless they have Action Comics #1.
Unless they have Action Comics #1. They might have Detective Comics, fucking whatever the issue is, issue 39 or some shit. Yeah. First appearance of Batman, right? You know, like, they could have issue 1 of The Amazing Spider-Man. They could be sitting on a few more $100,000 worth of comic books. We just don't know. But especially now, they know all they had to do is give it a quick Google. How much is this comic book worth? Right? Like, and they figured out. If anything, I would have been, the fact that they sent that bitch off to get graded is crazy. Because I would have been terrified to do that.
No, I would have. That's how you get your money out of it.
That's true. That's definitely how you're going to get your money out of it. But I would have been so scared to send that off in hopes that, like, 1, it comes back, period. Right? But, like, 2, that it comes back in a good condition. Like, oh, man, I would be so scared, bro. That would freak me out. I would have to go to, like, a facility and try. Like, I travel across the country.
And, like, an insane case.
Yeah, just be like, hey, man, I need this graded, and I'm staying here until it's done. Like, I'll come pick it up. Just let me know. I'd be so scared. But yeah, man, crazy stuff. Speaking of crazy deals, though. Transition. I knew what I was doing, man. I know you were probably like, I didn't think you were going to put that news above this. I knew what I was doing, Sean. This is all planned out, bro. So speaking of crazy deals, I didn't think you had heard about this because you're not on social media, but I guess it's kind of all over the place. Now it's probably in the news at this point. Warner Brothers.
Netflix sent an email out.
They did. Oh, they did send an email out. So Warner Brothers decided that they were selling off their studio again, or selling Warner Brothers in totality.
Discovery was selling.
Yeah. Which is crazy because, but it's the whole thing. It's Warner Brothers Discovery that's being sold.
Like, Discovery with it.
Yeah, it's the whole company.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And the top bidder came in as Netflix.
Yep.
Have you heard what's happened since then?
Paramount
came in. So Netflix won, what was it? I think it was like $72 billion.
Yeah, I believe so.
That. Paramount came in and was like, fuck that shit. So apparently it was an issue from the start. Paramount reported that, like, Warner Brothers wasn't dealing in good faith, that they kind of already knew they wanted to sell it to Netflix, and they weren't really offering opportunities to other companies during the bidding process. So after Netflix won, announced it, sent out fucking emails, right? Warner Brothers, Paramount came in, went straight to the shareholders of Warner Brothers and was like, hey, here's $108 billion. Give us the company. Crazy, G. Yep. What world are we living in?
I don't know, man.
What kind of TV show shit is this, dog? Like, who are the lawyers doing this? Or is it the Suits guys? Like, is Harvey Specter making these negotiations? Like, what the fuck is happening? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Yep. That feels like some TV shit.
Oh.
And apparently there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's like been going into it. Apparently, the person who's in charge of Paramount right now, actually, his dad's company which was actually smaller than Paramount, is the company that bought Paramount. So his son's running it now, and his dad is apparently like really good friends with Trump. Trump has said that he's going to be a part of this deal no matter who gets it.
It's stupid.
Like, and now it seems like this kid is just kind of throwing a temper tantrum about the fact that he didn't win this company that he was bidding for. So it seems like it's just, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
This shit seems unreal to me.
It definitely does.
It's so crazy.
I was thinking of the repercussions of Netflix owning Warner Brothers Discovery, which
There's
a
lot of concerns. There's been concerns from directors, actors, producers, all across the board.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
And my 2 cents. Let's say Netflix gets in the end. I definitely think this is going to dramatically change the movie-going experience.
100%.
Like the movie-going experience,
It might cease to exist, to be honest.
That's coming real to an end. Because this is going to be what happen, right? So Knives Out. I don't know if you've been watched the Knives Out movies.
I've seen the first one. I've seen the first one with you. You made me watch it.
Have you seen the second?
I haven't.
The
I
third
know
one.
they just came out with a third one, though.
Don't quote me on this, but it was not a lot of time. It went to theaters, I want to say, for 2 weeks. And because Netflix helped make it, and then went straight to Netflix. It's on Netflix today.
That's crazy.
Right? 2 week time of this movie being in theaters. There is no way Netflix is not going to maintain that model.
Oh,
for
100%.
all of this. Like, we
Yeah.
are now going to see the next fucking Batman movie via Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah.
I'm like,
You're right. 2 weeks. It had a limited 2-week theatrical run.
that's going to be everything.
Yeah.
I also want to know what's going to happen to my HBO Max membership.
So,
is it going to fuse eventually into Netflix?
So to start, Netflix has said that they won't do that. They won't merge
They're full of
the
shit.
two.
They also said they wouldn't raise my bill. They do that every couple of
And
years.
that's what's crazy. So here's the thing. I think they'll stay true to that at least for a while. Do you know why? Because they double charge people. The price of HBO Max isn't going to go down. The price of Netflix
But are they
will
gonna-
probably go up. So you're going to pay for both
This is
subscriptions versus them merging it.
I now have a bundle.
Yeah.
I get my HBO Max
With
with my
Disney Plus?
Disney Plus. They're
Yeah.
going to let that relationship maintain?
Fuck no. They're going to
They're
take all
changing
that
that shit for
yeah,
sure.
They're going to take all that shit away.
You also realize there's no way that Disney is now going to be like, nah, this next Avengers movie is going to stay in theaters. When Netflix has got all of the DC movies, all the Harry Potter movies,
Going
all
straight to
that
Netflix.
shit going straight.
to HBO, yeah.
That, too, is just going to destroy the movie-going experience.
The cinema would crumble.
Nobody's going to go anymore.
Which a lot of people are upset about. Like Christopher Nolan. He's currently leads the Directors Guild of America, which is weird because he's not an American. But apparently they're going to go have a meeting with Netflix about this to talk to them about
Netflix
like,
is going to be like, fuck you.
because Christopher Nolan actually had an exclusive deal with Warner Brothers for a while, but then something happened with that and it fell out. But yeah, the like certain directors, bro, they produce for the cinema. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's Christopher Nolan is one of those guys. Like every movie he does, he's always using some kind of new technology or old technology, or like it's got to be an IMAX or 70 millimeter film or whatever, right? He would be so pissed.
Oh, he's going to retire.
If fucking
He's done.
if Interstellar 2 went straight to fucking Netflix, he'd lose his shit.
Yep.
People like him, Martin Scorsese, who's another one that's like big in cinema right now? I mean, shit. Even
What's the
like,
dude that did the Avatar movies?
Yeah,
right?
James Cameron.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Do you? Half the reason why both of his movies are like the highest grossing movies of all time is because he exclusively makes them in 3D.
Yep.
And those ticket prices are like $5 to $12 more for 3D movie ticket prices versus the regular movie. And he basically films it in a way that makes you feel like you have to see it in 3D or else just don't fucking watch it, right? Wait until that bitch hits streaming a year from now.
Yeah.
Because his movies stay in theaters for fucking ever. He sent it back. Like, he put the first Avatar back in theaters. It's like hey, come back and see this shit. You know? So, yeah, man. That would be crazy. That would really be crazy.
Now, Paramount ends up getting it in the end. I don't think things will change that much. Paramount still be making movies.
That's true.
It's going to help Paramount streaming because nobody gets that one.
Yeah.
You have a Paramount account?
I don't now. But you know what's funny, though? I'm actually going to get one because Paramount just bought the UFC. So UFC was on ESPN Plus, which was the only reason why I had that subscription. But Paramount just bought them, and it's a 7-year deal. So the UFC will be exclusively on Paramount. And the nice thing about it is that they are getting rid of the pay-per-view model. So with ESPN Plus, you had to have an ESPN Plus subscription. And then if it was a pay-per-view, you also had to pay for the pay-per-view. So you had to like double dip. You couldn't get the pay-per-view if you didn't have the subscription.
It's annoying.
Which is crazy. So you had to pay for the subscription, then pay for the pay-per-view. When they move it to Paramount Plus, there'll be no more pay-per-view model. Every event you'll just be able to watch with your normal Paramount Plus subscription.
It's a good move.
So it's probably going to go up in price a little bit. But yeah, so I'll be canceling ESPN Plus and then just getting that instead. So I'll have one for like the next few years. But before that, no, I didn't have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It is crazy. Like, okay, so, I mean, we've had the conversation of like going to the movies versus watching it at home. And I do think that...
I know, you're pro-home.
I am pro-home, 100%. Now, I'm not anti-cinema. Like, I do think the movie-going experience is great for the most part. But if I had my choice of going to the movie theater and watching it or watching it at home, I'd rather watch it at home.
I know. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
I
So,
enjoy the movie-going experience.
I don't
like going out.
Yeah, I do too. Sometimes, but like
it's so expensive now. I limit a little bit.
So expensive. It is just really expensive, man. That's part of the. It's so expensive, and it's somehow less enjoyable. Because when prices of things go up, you expect the quality of
the
things
experience to get better.
The experience
is the same.
It is the exact same experience.
You know what kills? It's because we live in the city. It's because it's more expensive in the city and it's shittier than the suburbs.
Which is crazy. Half the theaters we go to don't even have the fucking recliners.
Right.
Yet.
They got the old chairs.
That's insane, G. Like, that's insane. There's no reason why this ticket should be $18 fucking dollars. And I can't even lean back in my goddamn chair. I got to sit upright for 2.5 hours? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Nah, that shit's insane to me. I'd much rather just stay at home.
I get it.
So, yeah, man. I don't know. So, I mean, we'll see. This shit it's wild. The drama on this is crazy. It feels like we're living in a TV show, but apparently this is real life.
This is real life.
This is real.
And it's about TV shows.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Real fucking
What else? Any other news?
Nope. That's it for the news. I think
the rumor, at least, I don't know if it's.
You did mention this. I hadn't heard about this.
Scarlett Johansson apparently is supposed to be in the next Robert Pattinson
Batman movie.
Batman movie.
That's crazy. Do you know what role? Is there a rumored role?
The video I saw that told me gave a pitch that I kind of really like.
Okay, hit me with it.
You remember Mask of the Phantasm?
Yeah.
Andrea Beaumont.
Who is she?
She is.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
She is the love interest that before Bruce Wayne becomes Batman, he's engaged to,
okay,
who comes back as the Phantom.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she's also like the villain.
Yeah. Okay, I don't hate that.
I liked it. I thought this was a good pitch. The guy in the video, so I don't want to act like it's my idea, was like, it fits the tone, and I agree. It fits the tone of this version of Batman.
It would fit the tone, yeah.
That does also mean we get Joker again, which they already hinted in the last one, but at least Joker's not like
the main.
Like, he's still very heavily involved.
Yeah.
But like, it's not just a classic Batman and Joker
story. Yeah. I get that. Okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was fun. If y'all haven't seen that movie, it's the first animated series movie.
Yeah, Batman
it's on a lot.
Phantasm.
It's on a lot of the top Batman movies of all time lists.
True.
Like, even including live action.
included, yeah.
They put that bitch right up top.
there.
It's a great
Usually
movie.
top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I agree. Yeah. Okay, cool. Speaking of, odd Batman and Joker stories, I got a comic call out for you, sir.
Okay.
I know you fell off, which is crazy because I really think you should get back on it. Boy, that
You
shit
keep saying
ramped up. I read issue 15 of Absolute Batman,
And
which
so you got
gives
the Joker.
the intro and the origin story, or somewhat of the origin story, of Absolute Joker. So a few episodes back, we did do a reaction to the new look of Absolute Joker.
And in fact, does he look like that?
He does, in fact, look like
That's
that.
crazy.
It's crazy, G. So if you didn't listen to that episode, go back. If you go to our YouTube channel, the thumbnail is of him. So you'll see it. It'll be hard to miss. Our faces are crazy because there was a crazy reaction. So he does actually look like this. So that is actually the cover of issue 15, which just came out. And also, they wrapped up the Bane arc. So this is like they do like, I guess you read Wonder Woman. You've been reading Wonder Woman. They do like a 7 issue arc. And then they'll do like maybe 2 issues that are kind of like a little outside of it.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to read those. They might tie in a little bit, but you don't have to. And then they go back into a longer arc.
Yep.
This is the same thing. So like, honestly, if you just wanted to read about Absolute Joker, you could just go read this issue. Like you don't have to read any of the issues before it if you really don't want to. It benefits you if you did to know more about this universe and understand like kind of where they are with this. But if you just wanted to go read issue 15, you could. I mean, especially you, because you did read the first 6 issues of Absolute Batman or whatever. Okay, so the issue goes, Batman and Alfred are talking. And we don't really see them the whole issue, but they're having a conversation. And Alfred is like, I wasn't going to bring you in on this at first, kid, but I think I need to let you know like why I'm in Gotham and who I'm looking for. He's looking for the Joker.
Okay.
Right? So Batman's like, all right, well, give me the rundown. What's up with this dude? And he's like, okay, before I give you about him, I gotta start at the beginning. So let's go back. Starts in like in the 1800s, mid 1800s or so. He tells a story about this boy named Jack Grimm.
Okay.
Or his name was something else, but his nickname was Jack. So it's Jack Grimm. And this little boy grew up in poverty, but he learned to become like a performer. Like he learned to juggle and do like circus tricks and stuff like that. And he used to put on clown makeup to perform in the streets. And that's how he ended up making his money. And there are other performers who did this. So he was kind of like a jester. He was other performers who did this. But this kid, what they used to say about him was that he made people laugh louder than anybody else could. So he was like the premier Joker, right?
Yeah.
Like he was the funny kid. So he worked his way out of poverty by doing this, by doing these little street performances. He made enough money to work himself out of poverty. And then he became one of the first investors in like motion pictures, right? He passed away. His son took over, who was a second. So Jack Grimm the second.
Okay.
He continued the family business. He also invested in like new motion pictures, the movies. He started a studio. All while both of them did this, they also did philanthropy work of like helping young orphan children. Like they did a bunch of stuff for kids and like helping them to like get out of poverty and stuff like that. Jack Grimm III came along, same thing, right? He started he invested. He was one of the first investors in like cable television. He started like 2 networks for children. Basically, he started like a Sesame Street channel, right?
Yeah.
Like he did all this. Again, continuing to grow their wealth, their fortune. So these guys, at this point, their family's net worth is insane, right? They're crazy fucking rich. Jack Grimm IV comes along. He's one of the first investors in video games. So again, growing their fortune like crazy all along, also continuing the philanthropy work, working with children, helping them out, blah, 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 blah. Which brings us to today. the modern Jack, Jack Grimm the Fifth. He was one of the first investors in a game chip and online gaming, right? So he is the most successful of all the Jacks so far. He has made by far the most money. And what Alfred knows about this guy is that he sporadically likes to buy islands just all over the world. Some of them inhabited, some of them not. Some of them just like seem uninhabitable, but he just likes to buy islands and he'll just like randomly travel to them. Right?
Okay.
Because he's
Super rich. You can do it.
super fucking rich. I mean, like, he's like Elon Musk, bro. Like, he's almost worth $1 trillion. So super crazy fucking wealthy. So Bruce is like, okay, well, what the fuck is the deal? Like, nothing you said so far
sounds good.
Seems like an issue. This dude's just making money and helping kids. Like, what are we talking about? So Alfred's like, yeah, listen, I think there's more to him than that. Because for every success story each Jack has had, there's also been a dark side to what they've been doing. And Alfred comes to find out that the reason why they've all been so successful and all made so much money is because they've been playing people, companies, countries against each other. So while one Jack was helping to support our troops and fund the war, he was also funding our enemy. He was going to that other country, funding their war, their army. They all did conspiracy shit like this, right?
Okay.
Like they were always just like pitting people against each other and then profiting off of the competition. That's what they did. So this is the dark side of what we find out, right? Or at least like the fucked up part. Diving deeper into that, he also started to realize that these Jacks, all of their competitors seem to disappear. Like anytime somebody speaks out against them or like goes into competition with them, they all mysteriously just vanish. They fall off a boat in the middle of whatever ocean and never be seen again. They jump off a bridge, never to be seen again. You know what I mean? Like they're just vanishing. Like the families don't know what happened. Nobody knows what happened. They just kind of up and just disappear. So Alfred's like, I think that this Jack, the one that keeps buying islands, I think that's where he's storing these. I think they're doing it, and I think that's where he's putting these people, is on these islands.
Huh.
Right? So Batman's still like, okay, I mean, all right. And the whole time Alfred is like, but this is going to sound crazy, man, but this is what they say. This is what they say. And Batman's like, I don't want to just know what they say. Tell me what you believe. Because clearly something is really bugging you about this dude. So don't just tell me what you've learned. Like, don't just tell me like what the papers say. Tell me what it is you believe about this guy to be so fucking evil, right? Alfred's like, I don't know, man. I think you're going to think I'm crazy. I don't know. Batman's like, bro, just fucking tell me. Like, why are we playing this game? Just tell me what it is, Alfred. So Alfred's like, here's the thing, man. You know how there's a Jack 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? I don't think there is. I think he's the same person. I think Jack 1 is the same Jack that's still fucking here today. It's like, what? And he's like, yeah, man. We found out that Jack, the clown, the Joker, he used to steal laughing gas from the local dentistry place. And he would use it when he was performing. He would make people impressionable.
Wow.
And that's how he would get his money. But also, some of those people would go missing. Some of them would fall ill. Some of them wouldn't make it out of that alley that he was performing in. He's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he made some kind of dark pact. I don't know if from his research and development, all these research projects he's been doing, how he gained this immortality that he has. But I'm pretty sure it's the same dude. I don't think there's been multiples of this guy. I think it's the same person. And he also says that he knows about some research facilities that they've had where they've tested like weapons of mass destruction, bombs, gases, all types of stuff. And the whole thing about this version of the Joker is that he's the man who never laughs, because nobody ever sees him smile or laugh. He's always just as straight faced as he can be. But Alfred's like, the only time people have seen him laugh is when he's hurting other people. That's it.
Sounds real dark.
While he's telling this story, we see this Jack pull up on one of his islands, right? And, you know, at first Alfred was like, yeah, some people think he just buys these islands because he has this weird thing where he's an eccentric billionaire, right? He likes to do some big game hunting. He's like, all billionaires are kind of eccentric. They all have that little quirk, you know. They have so much money they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They look for something exciting. So we see him on this island like hunting like a bobcat or something like that. And then he does that and he kills this cat. And then he keeps walking. And then we see this guy who's like clearly been on this island for a while. He's got long shaggy hair. He looks like Tom Hanks from fucking Castaway, right? He's got on a loincloth. He's like, oh my God, you're here. I've been on this island for so long. And then he notices that it's this Jack dude. And he's like, oh shit, it's you. Oh no. And he goes to run away. And then Jack kind of cracks a smirk. And he pulls out a crossbow, shoots the dude in the leg. And he's like, no, get up and run. Keep running. And the dude's trying to run away. And then we see him transform into the monster. That monster that we see. And basically eats this dude.
Huh. That's one issue or two issues?
That's one issue.
Man, that's a lot in one issue.
Yeah. So Alfred finishes the story. And Batman's just like, fuck. And he walks out the room. And then Alfred's like, damn, I kind of feel bad. Like this kid, because he's talking about how like Batman is the type of person where he's been wanting a fight, right? He wants to fight back. And he's like, he just now, after this whole Bane situation, he learned how full of monsters the world is. And I just introduced another one to him. And he's like, I don't know if I did that because like I'm a coward or because I felt like I couldn't handle it myself. But now he knows, and now he's going to feel obligated to do something about it. Fuck. And then that's like the issue, basically.
All right. It does sound pretty damn good.
Yeah. It was good stuff, man.
Oh.
I was like, shit. So yeah, he does transform into that monster. We don't know how exactly. We don't know why exactly. We don't know how he got these powers. We're not even fully sure if he is immortal. But, and then the issue also ends where Batman's swinging through a building, and then Jack looks up and sees him, and he's like, huh, interesting. So clearly he like has an eye on him now. And
Yeah.
he's like, also, Jack goes home. He goes to his manor. He has a butler. And then he goes to a grandfather clock on the wall, presses a button, and he tells his butler, he's like, I'll be in the cave. I was like, shit. So he has a bat cave? That's crazy. So yeah, man.
All right.
It's crazy stuff, man. They're basically just taking Batman and they're just like, how can we make this shit as metal and as gnarly as fucking possible? That's basically what they're doing. They're just taking everything to the extreme. And like, while some of it is like, man, this is just really fucking over the top. This is kind of dumb. It still just works. It works so well, man. And it's really enjoyable. It's not like one of those comics you're going to read and be like, man, this is such a deep story. Like you feel emotionally moved or like come to some new revelation about life. You just read it because you're like, this shit is cool. Like this is what the fuck, like it's what a comic should be.
Did you read the Wonder Woman Batman crossover? This happened already, right?
No, it hasn't happened. That's the next issue.
Oh.
The Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Batman cross. Yeah, that's next issue.
Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't read that.
My.
Because he also, Alfred mentions in this issue, he was like, he's learned about these monsters. Shit, he's even learned about this woman in Gateway City who's apparently a god. So I think when Batman left, that's where he was going to investigate this god woman and find out who she is. So I'm excited for that too.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that crossover. But yeah, man.
Nah.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's what I got, bro. That's what we got. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a good episode, man.
right.
Just vibing out.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along for this ride. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.